if you listen to this show, you're an educated audience member. You are an educated listener. Your ears are perfect for this. So you can probably tell that we are operating here live from Radio Row at a set.
Just like we did last year.
In which they didn't bring chairs.
There's that too, yeah.
Bad news bears.
So we're sitting on,
can't get right. Bad news bears.
We're sitting in cubicle chairs right now at Radio Row, and we look like Mr. Wilson from Home Improvement peeking over the desk.
Mr. Wilson!
It's unbelievable.
Hey, isn't that what Dennis the Menace used to say? Wasn't that the neighbor in Dennis the Menace?
I don't know.
I don't remember.
Mr. Wilson!
I don't know. Whoever Home Improvement's neighbor was, that's who we are right now.
He was also Wilson.
Yeah. Was he?
Yeah. And the football. Yeah, I knew it.
What about
you remember
Home
he used to get on his nerves, man.
Wasn't it Wilson at Home Improvement?
Yeah.
And Tom Hanks's ball, his companion on the island.
I remember
right?
going to one of those shows and stepping into a urinal and looking over and seeing Wilson's full face.
Really?
Oh.
Yeah.
Huh.
Wilson? Was he like Madonna?
His first and second name was Wilson.
No, but here's the best part.
Some people should be put in jail as parents, man.
Damn.
Because they had kids. I'm just being honest.
But the dad went through a life like that, and then he named his son that because he's a junior.
You know what it's like? It's like Ragnar, right? Or Uhtred, son of Uhtred.
Oh, that guy, the Vikings.
Yeah, I'm Uhtred. You know who I am? I'm Uhtred, son of Uhtred. Who are you,
Hey, let me tell you something. You know Fireman Ed bitching and moaning about the fact that he doesn't have the same access at Jets games. Ragnar got kicked to the curb by the Vikings. You never heard a peep out of that.
Never
guy.
heard him.
He
just
roared
rolled
like
out.
a man.
Yeah, he did. Dang. Uhtred, son of Uhtred.
All right. So, all right. We are off and running, folks. So, anybody got
Wilson.
interesting travel stories as we were sinking down?
Oh, I got.
Oh, yeah?
Oh, I got one for you. I could save it for IR, to be honest. It might be the worst one so far. It might be the worst one.
What does that mean?
And it was, what was it, American? I flew American.
Proud to be
They
American.
they delayed my flight so bad that they knew I was going to miss the only flight that was flying into Champaign out of O'Hare. So I was going to have to do a 3-hour flight. Oh, excuse me, a 3-hour drive from Chicago O'Hare to Champaign. So I talked to the gate agent, or I talked to the agent at customer service. I'm like, please don't let my luggage get booked to Champaign. I'll take a car to Champaign because you guys are going to make me miss my connecting flight.
I know where this is going.
No worries, it's taken care of. I'm like, please. And then she holds my claim check like she threw it away. I was like, no, you fish that bad boy out and give it back to me because I know where this is going to. Like, I just – my spider senses is going off. Give me my claims check, Get to Chicago. Bag doesn't come out. I go to the baggage service, customer service deal. They say 45 minutes, and it's going to come out on belt 6. Okay, I go sit down. I'm sitting next to a homeless dude because it's cold outside, so they start to come in. They circulate into the baggage claim area, and they just be sitting there like counting and saying riddles and stuff with their fingers. So I'm sitting next to this dude, right? And you're like, well, why would you be sitting next to him? Because I got tired of standing up, and that was the only seat that was available. So I sit down, and I'm sitting there. I found myself going with him. Like, I started doing it with him. I get to minute 48, and I'm doing it with him. Like, wait, what am I doing, right? So I got to snap out of it. And then I go back up to the desk, and I was like, it's been an hour. Like, I'm waiting for my bag to come out. I did not have the connector. So my bag was with me.
Right.
How do you not find my bag within I gave you 40 minutes. Like, how you not find my bag? Sir, it's okay. They said they're locating it. They said it was It's okay. It'll be up in the next few minutes. So I go back. I sit over there. I get to hour 35. An hour and 35 minutes. I'm watching the clock. I'm like, something isn't right. Give it another 30 minutes. I'm at hour 2. I'm waiting in baggage claim 2 hours. I go up to the play. They've changed shifts. The person I was dealing with has left for work. This is how long I'm waiting, right?
She was, hey, by the way, that was a tactic.
Yep.
That was a tactic.
Get out of my face, right?
No, she just knew eventually. She's like,
I'm out. I ain't got to deal with him, right? So
yeah.
I get there, and that's funny because the agent that I was talking to after that said the same thing. Like, I wasn't here to take your, because I'm like, she says to me, you can't get your bag. It's closed for the night. Because keep in mind now, it's like 10 o'clock. It's like 10 o'clock now. Like, right. I got there at like 8. It's like 10 now at night. I say, well, you're telling me that my bag got shipped to go to New Orleans on Sunday, and I'm here right now on Friday.
Yeah.
What, like, does that even make sense to you? What are you saying to me right now? And I was like, let me tell you something. I got some really valuable stuff in my bag. I feel like something's fishy here. I'm not moving. They're like, sir.
Just like that?
They're like, sir. Oh, I started going to my lingo because if I come across as irate, they're going to arrest me.
Hostile.
If I come across hostile, they're going to arrest me.
Hey,
they're going to arrest me.
What is your lingo? And it doesn't sound anything like.
I feel victimized here, and I got to tell you, I have some very, very, very valuable belongings in my luggage, and I just do not feel right about the situation here. You've been giving me the runaround. I have a very nice selection of sneakers in my bag. I have some jewelry that's in my luggage, and I feel like you guys have robbed me. I am not moving until you bring me my luggage.
This is a bunch of malarkey.
I said,
I am the victim.
I want to speak to your supervisor. She goes, sir, I am the supervisor. I want to speak to the supervisor, please. She's like, can you move over here? Because there's other people, right? So now the other people have started to support me, right? They're like, where's his luggage? Where is his luggage?
Help that man.
I'm like, I'm not moving. Hell no, I won't go. And they were right there with me, right? So they're like, sir, you cannot get your luggage. It's closed for the night, and it's at a whole nother pair for luggage delivery or whatever. I'm like, I will not move from this place until you get my luggage. And 30 more minutes later, they finally bring my luggage. I got my luggage. I ended up getting into Champaign like 4 in the morning.
Yeah, that math adds up.
Messed up my whole jam. Like I had to get up for a rehearsal, breakfast, whatever, messed up my whole, and it's led into this. Like, I'm tired now.
Yeah.
Based off of American screwing me over on Friday.
And
there you go.
You were probably,
thanks, American.
You when you get so mad where you might be exhausted and you're tired and you want to go to sleep, but you're still ticked off about it. There's no chance you're going to go fall asleep.
No, I didn't sleep well at all that night because I felt like I was taking such advantage of, like, you wait.
What do you think?
2 hours?
Here, what do you think they're doing back there with your luggage? Because I have an idea. What if they were like, they opened it up?
Yep.
And they're like, ooh, they're taking pictures with your shoes
on.
on.
Yeah.
They're taking all these different pictures with all the sneakers and whatnot. Hey, maybe the chain. I don't know if you had the chain.
Did you have the LBU chain in there?
No, I didn't.
Did you ever think about that, though?
I mean,
why would you got some weird weirdos like putting your underwear on?
I'm telling you, I felt like something was fishy, man. Because they kept giving me different reasoning behind why my bag wasn't coming up, but they told me my bag was coming up. One of the reasons was, they're going underground to go get it. They're going to underground to go get it. I'm like, okay, I don't care where you're going to go get it. Just go get my bag. I don't understand how I can get my body off of this plane and get the baggage claim, but y'all can't. Moments after the belt is done, complete, I come to you within 5 minutes of the completion of the luggage getting on the belt, and you can't find my bag? Like, American, I don't want to say all airlines because there's a lot going on with airlines right now. Holy smokes. God bless and prayers to the people on that flight going into D.C. But God dang, American, like, do better. Do better with your customer service. Do better with your rebookings. Just do better, man. Like people pay good money. I told the lady, I paid you top dollar. I'm part of like the whole medallion and all that stuff. I travel so much. I'm part of all these different deals.
That tracks.
I pay you all this money. I pay you a top dollar for a top dollar experience, and you're giving me a discount. Not even a discount. You give me a poor product, a poor experience. Like, how you do that? How you do that?
If American right now was like, they saw that chain and they're like, we're going to give you a bedazzled American Airlines like emblem, it would spin to.
I don't want bedazzled. I don't want a bedazzled one.
No, like diamonds and stuff.
If it was dope,
yeah.
And it was like worth like
to make up for it.
Yeah, I'd wear it.
Okay.
I'm not being serious, but American. See, I could switch it up and just be like, because I'm an all-American. I believe I'm an American man.
Hey.
I am an American man.
Hell yeah.
I'm American made, so I would rock it.
That could be a sponsorship.
I would rock it. Well, I don't know that I want American to sponsor
plus airlines
us,
don't
man.
have any money. So.
Yeah, clearly they don't have good service either. So there you go. There's my American tale.
I got educated. I was telling LaVar this before the show. On the French Quarter on the way over this.
Oh, it's so good.
This is great.
It's so good.
It's great.
It's so good. Tell us, like, what was the history lesson?
I'd love to learn.
And which, by the way, the person that was driving you, let's just set the stage. By the context of the story that you told, it was one of my brethren that was driving you over here,
correct? He would definitely describe himself as one of your brothers.
He was one of my – so to everybody out there, he was a black man.
Damn.
He was one of my brothers, so let's set the stage properly.
He was a very nice gentleman.
There you go. All right, here we go.
I popped in the car. How you doing today, sir? He said, I'm doing great. I said, are you starting your day or ending your day? He goes, I'm starting. You're my second ride, actually. I go, really? He's like, that's interesting because I probably got in there around 4:10. 4:15. So kind of started to take off and just making some small talk with him. And at some point, I'm like, hey, where exactly are we? He's like, we're in the French Quarter. I was like, well, could you tell me about the French Quarter? Like, he goes, whoa,
It's about to be profound, y'all. Here we go.
It was built by the French. I go,
breaking news from Fox Sports.
And I said, okay. And he kind of gives it a beat, and he goes, it's old. I was like, all right. And he goes, it was probably built by the French, but some of my brethren.
My brother and some of my people.
Some of my ancestors.
Some of my ancestors had to help build it.
All right, is that right? He said,
damn.
Yeah. And he goes, if you want to learn about it, they do tours. You probably just take a tour. I said, all right, well, and our ride was done.
That's 100% 5-star rating, bro. And he pulled off happy as hell.
That was the one thing he said. So, we pulled up literally as he's ending his dissertation on the French Quarter, and he goes, man, I'm going to give you 5 stars. I'd really appreciate if you gave me 5 stars. And I was like, for that story about the French Quarter, I got to, man. I got to.
Dang.
So that was my – so if anyone's curious, the French Quarter was built
by the French.
Bam. And this gentleman's brethren.
Bam. It was a team effort.
It really was.
I mean, it takes teamwork to make the dream work is what it really comes down to. And you know what? Whoever you are out there, if you're listening, because you're probably driving somebody else around telling them about the French Quarter being built by the French, God bless, man. And you know what? You're doing the Lord's work. I thought it was amazing. Good for you.
He did have some gospel music on, so we were rocking out some gospel music.
By the way, what is your guys' Uber rating? Because somehow I'm a 4.93.
Yep.
How am I not a 5?
Are you really?
Yeah. Did I throw up in somebody's car and I don't remember it?
Buddy, have we not talked about this before? So my wife complained one time, and I'm like a 4.82. I've not been able to get above like a 4.9 forever because of that. Huh. All because my wife did. It was bad.
They want to play that game, huh? Okay.
Well, I'm just saying,
I don't even care.
I told her afterwards, I go, you're going to hurt my rating for how you just spoke to the individual.
Yeah, that's right.
I was like, I paid for it, not you.
It's like perfect pass guy drops it.
Yeah,
that's
by
rating.
the way, she's got like a 4.98. She's got like a perfect rating on her Uber.
Hey, look here.
Why should your completion percentage
you gotta
be affected by
drive,
that?
You got to work. I don't give a damn what my rating is. I've never looked one time to see what my rating is. Not one time. I could care less. You got to work. I hire an Uber. You got to work.
Damn.
Like come get me. There's going to be somebody in that Uber network that's going to come get me.
Oh man.
There you go. I never even pay. I didn't even realize you had an Uber rating.
Yeah, you just go on your profile to tell you. I was at a 487, so I'm at a 493 now. So I'm starting to creep up.
I'm play with me. I'm gonna be a 187. How about that?
Damn.